Modern action manhwa is more realistic than any other genres. It's easier to relate and imagine what is happening in the story, while the fight scenes are absolutely epic. Hey guys, welcome to Maru Review, where we help you find Korean manhwa, Chinese manhwa, or manga to binge read. In this video, we make a list of 10 modern action manhwa that you can enjoy. Number 10. Manager Kim. Department Head Kim, who quit his job as a special agent only for his daughter Minji, and chose to be normal. Then one day, Minji disappeared silently, and Manager Kim began to find his daughter by turning the country that monitors him into the enemy. If you are looking for an action-packed manhwa, then this is perfect for you. This also reminds me of an English movie, Taken, where everything the main character does is for the sake of his daughter. The pace is just right, and the main character is strong and badass, which makes the story addicting. I put this in a lower rank because as of the moment, this only have 13 chapters, but overall, I highly recommend this. Number 9. Movie or Real. While working as a small supporting actor in a movie, Kim Man-sung has nothing else going for him. However, that was when through mysterious circumstances, the movie set had become reality during filming. With the sound of the director's cut, during that short take, he's not an actor but actually thrown into the events occurring, showing the pain and emotion he faces in that moment. He can only come back if he creates the perfect take. Can he grow to become the greatest actor? This manhwa is exceptionally good. The plot is unique while the art is amazing. I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Unfortunately, this is in a long hiatus since July because of the artist's medical condition. Let's pray for his recovery and the continuation of this amazing manhwa. Number 8. Revival Man. If there's one thing one sock can stand, it's witnessing injustice, but this time, getting involved with a pair of men targeting his next-door neighbor, Yerin, cost him his life. 3 days after his murder, Won Sok wakes up, alive? Armed with his newfound ability to be brought back to life after 3 days, Sok is determined to save Yerin but soon realizes he's gotten himself entangled in a plot bigger and more sinister than he originally imagined. This is the story of an unemployed man that revives after 3 days of being dead. Follow his action-packed encounter with a large criminal organization. This is a typical manhwa with good art and badass main character. It's not the best, but still an interesting manhwa to read. Number 7. Terror Man. Save people even becoming a terrorist? Min Jung-woo has the ability to foresee misfortunes. Disguising himself as a terrorist, he uses his powers to save people from danger. However, Jung-woo discovers that the more he saves others, the unhappier he becomes. This unfolds a story of a hero and his struggle between happiness and despair. The story is interesting with a lot of unrealistic stuff. You really need to open up your imagination and abandon reality while reading this manhwa. But overall, it's worth a read, so check it out. Number 6. The S-classes that I raised. An F-rank hunter, a useless, pathetic F-rank Kyung who dragged down his amazing S-rank brother. This is an adaptation from a great light novel. I have a very high expectation on this manhwa. It still have a very long way to go, and I hope the story would stick to the light novel. If you can't wait for the next chapter, try the light novel. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Number 5. The strongest manager in history. What kind of hunter works without management these days? 20 years after the first appearance of monsters, hunters needs managers these days. It has the same vibes as My Dad is Too Strong, but the difference is the main character's power. This manhwa got so much potential and the story is enjoyable. Give it a shot. Number 4. Shark. Sharks don't have lungs, but they do have to breathe oxygen to survive. Instead of breathing air, sharks get oxygen from the water that surrounds them. So they have to move around. If they stop moving for a while, they sink into the water and die. Sharks have to move and move constantly from birth to death. The same goes for you. If you want to survive, keep moving. Then you will be the best hunter like a shark. The art in this manhwa is my least favorite, but I like the flow of the story. So check this out. Number 3. Killer Stall. Chu, a middle-aged restaurant owner, is being riffed up by a couple of no-good teenagers. They might think he's a nobody, but there's a past to him that nobody knows, and nobody should know. Is he just a peaceful shopkeep, or is he something more than that? This one is one of the best old manhwa I've read. The plot is amazing, and if you are a beginner in manhwa, you better give this a try. Number 2. Castle. Castle, South Korea's omnipotent crime syndicate. One man returned to Korea in order to topple the absolute stronghold that is Castle. Kim Shin, the Korean-born Russian killer named Amur Tiger, he comes back to the crime-ridden city of Hoam in accordance with the last will of his mentor Kam Min-song. Kim Shin and his comrades put their lives on the line as they head for the final showdown. This one is one of the best modern realistic manhwa I've read. Kudos to the author and artist for making this without too many cliche scenes. This one deserves an anime or a K-drama adaptation. If you haven't read it, give it a shot. Number 1. God of Blackfield. The legend of French Foreign Legion, Kang Chan, during the African War, he was called God of Blackfield, the Blackclad's god by his enemies who were terrified by awe of him. However, during a mission to kill Masalan, the brain behind SISS, the group of Sunni supporters, Kang Chan was killed in action by a known bullet shot from behind him. As his vision got blurry, he saw his 13 team members who had absolute faith in him getting killed one after another. As Kang Chan was awaiting death after being shot by a traitor, he was saved by a mysterious power and woke up 3 years later in South Korea. However, he was in the body of another Kang Chan, a 19-year-old high school boy who was being bullied at school. Kang Chan's journey to get revenge on the traitor and to find out the truth behind his rebirth begins now. This is one of my favorite modern action manhwa. If you're looking for a manhwa with action-packed chapters, try this one. They also play the reincarnation concept really well. I still enjoy this till its latest chapter. I highly recommend this. And that's the end of our list. Let us know if you found a good manhwa to read. We would love to hear from you guys. You can also leave a comment below if you have a request for our future videos. If you find this content useful, don't forget to give this video a like. Share this to your friend to help them find a good manhwa to read. Thank you for watching and see you on our next video.